Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Well, these Fridays come round really quick. Okay, so today we are taking a look at 3 apps from 4Pockets that are all on sale right now. This is quite the deal. We're taking a look at Vintage Vibe, Flanger and Phaser. Okay, so normally those apps are £7.99 or $7.99 each. Okay, you can get each of those apps for $2.99. So Vintage Vibe is now $2.99, Flanger is $2.99, Phaser is $2.99. But it gets even better than that because there is a bundle deal on offer as well. And the bundle deal is $5.99 for all 3. So if you don't have any of them, it's a real good deal because don't forget they're normally $7.99 each. So they are on sale from today, which is Friday the 9th of May 2025, until Wednesday the 14th of May 2025. So obviously there will be links in the description below so you can go and grab them. Right, I have got at least one of these and some on 2 on all of these tracks here. At the moment they're all bypassed, but if we open up our little browser thing here, we can see that on the drums there is a flanger. Strange, I know, but wait till you hear it, right? Honestly, one of my favorite flangers on iOS. On the bass, I have another flanger, but this time it's set to chorusing mode, I think. If I just quickly open it up. Yeah, I've got it on chorus. So these are real simple effects, dead easy, one page, but they do sound really great. And they've been out for absolutely ages, right? Okay, next we have this classical acoustic guitar, which has a flanger and a Vintage Vibe on there. Vintage Vibe is really good for creating that kind of uni-vibe effect. It's great for guitars, keys, anything you like, really. Then we have a strings. Now, this has a phaser on it, and it's just a dead basic string pad, like synth string sort of things. And then piano, where I have a Vintage Vibe here as well to create that. So I'll run through the track without the effects on. Okay, so they're just session player stuff, so nothing spectacular here. The idea. Now the cool thing is, look, if I pick the drums to start with and I open up the inspector thing here or whatever it's called in Logic, and I'll play the drums and I'll solo them, I'll turn the flanger on. The way I've got this set now, because these are all modulation effects, they're really good for adding movement to anything. And you can be as subtle as you like, or you can go extreme, but being subtle is really good, especially on things like drums. So listen, I'll turn it on. It doesn't really sound like a flanger on the drums, does it? Of course, you can get creative as well. So you see, you could do some cool sound design stuff, but honestly, it's just absolutely fab, this flanger is. Speed it up, of course. You have a few presets, so you have... That's quite nice on drums, actually. I'll leave it on that. And let's try double 1. Yeah, decrease the depth a tiny bit. I think maybe double it 2. Bring that back in now. And then you can make some adjustments, obviously, if you need to make it louder, etc. Let's look at the bass. I'll turn it on. I've got it set to chorus 1. If you wear some headphones, really nice. It's great on fretless basses as well. So you're getting some movement in your rhythm section now, which is very cool. Let's listen to it on this guitar. I'll put 2 on this. I'll put the flanger, which just gives us some extra width. But the vibe effects, you get that very, very cool, super cool uni vibe effect, which sounds... everything just kind of moves without it being too in your face. Strings, this is where you get absolute classic effects by putting phasers on synth strings. Let's turn up a little bit and I'll engage the phaser. I mean, it's classic, isn't it? Classic Jean-Michel Jarre and everyone else who uses string machines. You have a number of presets. That's nice. You get 6 phases. It's what, 6 stages, sorry. Stereo width. That's really nice. I like phasers and flangers to run quite slowly. When they're running slow, it's hard to tell, especially in a mix, what's going on, but you know the movement's there. Very cool. You can really hear it on the guitar now. And last but not least, I have a vibe effects on the piano, which is, instead of it being on a guitar, is going to create the kind of uni vibe effect on a keyboard, which is what they used on Ashes to Ashes sort of thing, but with an electric piano. They just had a very fast running chorus. So let's engage that. And we got you also have a few presets here as well. So extreme. And these modulation effects, you know, they're they're kind of an essential thing to have in your toolkit, if you know what I mean. But, you know, almost all doors have flanges, phasers and stuff. Vintage Vibe is pretty unique. But as a bargain price, don't forget you can get, if you don't have any of these, and I'm guessing a lot of you won't because these are quite old apps now, but obviously they're kept updated, and they're obviously working in Logic. Trust me, if it works in Logic, it works in everything. You've got the bundle price, which is $5.99 for all three. Or if you maybe own one already, or you just want one, you can buy just one for $2.99. Like I said, this sale goes on from today, which is Friday, the 9th of May, 2025, until Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025. So you've got a good few days to get them if you want to and have a mess around. Awesome stuff. Guys, thanks for watching. I'm just going to play the track a little bit. And yeah, awesome stuff. I'll see you guys later. Ta-ta.